Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today we're going to be creating our first Christmas in July project. We're going to be creating this layout right here. Just make sure that it's lined up straight for you. So this is our first project. We will be doing cards and another layout later this month, so stay tuned. Every Thursday there'll be a new video and project created with this iconic celebration suite. So that's what we're going to be using. The suite comes with all these fun patterns. I've used quite a bit, so these are just kind of my leftovers. So you can see you get a lot. I think you get like 4 or so sheets of each design, and then there's the back side as well, and that's what we've used to create this layout, along with some extra supplies like cardstock. And we are using, the bundle also comes with the iconic imagery stamp set and die cuts. Now the die cuts don't come with this magnetic sheet. That's something that I've added, and I'll put a link to that down below. And then also it comes with some of this fun ribbon and these dots. So we're going to also use those in our projects today, along with some toffee ink and some black ink. So if you have those. Now if you'd like my workshop guide for all of these projects that we're going to be doing in July, you can just join my mailing list, and there'll be a link below in the description below where you can put in your information to join my newsletter list, and I'll send this out to you, and it has the items you'll need and also the measurements for each of the projects we're going to be creating this month. So you can find that in the description. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this one. I have cut all of the pieces and die cuts and all of the good things, so we're just going to put it together. So let's go ahead and do this first page. Let me bring in what I have cut already, and let's see. Oh, that's the second page. Okay. Try to keep the pieces together to make it easier. So our base page is called Misty Moonlight. I'm learning the Stampin' Up color, so bear with me, I'm learning. And then these pieces right here are Pecan Pie, or Pecan Pie, depending on where what accent you have, I'm guessing. And we have those cut down. Oh, some more die cuts. And then I cut down these papers from the 6x6. So this one I kept just 6x6, and this pattern is different than this one because I ran out of this pattern. So I'm just switching it up a little bit. And then this one I cut down to 2.5, and this one is 1.5, and then this one is 2. So it's all of them are still 6x6, 2.5, 1.5, and 2, right? I think that was right. So super simple and easy. You can do it with any of the patterns that are in that iconic celebration. So we're gonna put it on this side and just layer them up here. And then the trees. And then the stripe. All right, so let's put our photo mats about 1.5 inches down, and this was about 1 inch over. Okay, and I'm just going to lay them there because we want to do our ribbon before we lay this one down. On this one, I actually just went all the way down. I didn't cut it. If you want to save some of this ribbon, you could totally cut it in between. But I am going to just add it straight to the page. I added a dot right here on the end, so that's going to fold over to keep it where I want it to go. And then I'm going to continue to add a couple dots down here in the center. And another one down here. And then let me cut this. Oh, let me lay it down first before that glue. Okay, now this Iconic Celebration collection is an online only special, so you'll be able to find it on my website. There's also another paper collection that was just released, and it's more like it's like greens and golds. It's really pretty. And then there's also 2 new kits that were released. So I'm finding with Stampin' Up that they have something in store for us like every month. So it's really fun to have new things to look forward to. So you can check those out under the link below on my website. Okay, so now we can go ahead and add our photo mats. I'm getting used to the like 1 tone. Close to My Heart was 2-tone cardstock. Now I have stopped flipping it over to see what side, so I am embracing Stampin' Up. There we go. And one more. Yeah, that was a funny habit. I just kept on flipping it over to make sure that it had the right color with the 2 tones, but I don't have to do that anymore. I hear that Stampin' Up is going to start with the 2 tones here, so we will be doing that again here pretty soon, but not quite yet. All right, so we have our base done, and let's see. Let's go ahead and stamp our little stars or snowflakes. Okay, so we're gonna stamp these with the Toffee ink, or if you have the Pecan Pie ink, they're pretty similar. I'm still transitioning over. It's hard to buy new ink pads when I have these ones that still work. And then, let's see. Why don't I just stamp all of them? So I'll need 1, 2, 3. I'll just stamp all of them while I have everything out. And let's stamp our strips of paper. And we'll stamp these while we have our inks out. Okay. So I have found that it's pretty easy to line these up, just like Close to My Heart. You can see right through them. And you just line them up with the outside of the stamp. So it kind of covers. Oh, that was a good one. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. It is a little bit of a learning curve if you're used to Close to My Heart. It's just a little different, which is kind of funny because you would think they would all be the same, but it's not. Things a little different. And I love how this brown goes with the papers and kind of fun tones for Christmas time. Hold on, my light moved. There we go. And one more, and then let's do the words. So we stamped peace, love, and joy. You can choose what you want to stamp. If that doesn't work for you, just choose a different word, or you don't even have to use the word strips. You could use that as like a journaling strips. Totally up to you. So here is peace. And I'm just trying to stamp them in the center. Oh, I don't want to let's try this again. I want it in black, so I need to clean this off real quick. I need a little scratch piece. Let's see. I'll just use the back of my instructions. How about that? I didn't bring my chamois with me, which I totally should because I have two. So I could have one here and then one on my other desk. Okay, so piece. And then love. And joy. All right, what words are you using for this spot? Or are you going to use it as like a journaling? Put in the comments, let me know what you would do there. Oh, that says you, not joy. Hold on, joy's over here. They look very similar. They both have a Y and an O. There we go. And joy. All right. Put those aside. And we'll put those aside for the next page, and then we have these all ready to go. All right, so let's continue on with this page. So I cut this title from my Cricut. So you can cut anything you would want for your title, or you could leave it blank. You could do like Let It Snow. You could just do Christmas, or again, you just leave it blank if you want to. So a lot of different options. And we'll put those away for the other one. And then I wanted to mention while we're putting these on, I'm just using some 3D foam. Here we go. I'll be proper. Let's use the Dimensionals. I wanted to mention real quick that this month for Stampin' Up, it's called Bonus Days. I'm new to Stampin' Up, so I didn't know about this before, but it's pretty cool. So if you spend $50, you get a $5 coupon. So then if you spend $100, you get a $10 coupon, and then it just keeps going. If you spend $150, you get a coupon, or three $5 coupons, and then you also get Stampin' rewards. So you get $15 free that you can redeem right then. And then the coupons are going to be good in August. So you buy now, you get some money to set aside for next month, and then you also, if you do the Stampin' rewards, you have some that you can spend now. So it's a really great deal. Since not close to my heart, Stampin' Up, I'm gonna get used to it, I promise. Just released some close to my heart products, and then also the new online exclusives. There's just so many good things right now in July. So it's awesome opportunity to grab some of those things and get a discount, and then have some extra money you can spend next month as well. So just wanted to mention that. So then we put the heart right here. Again, you can put your title, you can leave it blank, it's totally up to you. And then I'm going to add some of these adhesive dots. So they're like ribbon, I think they're ribbon, hold on, I know the name. They are, hold on, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Pecan Pie and clear ribboned adhesive dots. They kind of have like a little swirly in the dot. It's actually really cool, and you can't really see it. Probably not very well on the camera, but it's so cool in person. So we're going to add some of those, and look how fun and shiny they are. And they have the two different sizes. So I'm just going to add a couple around. And then that is our first page. All right, and then our second page is this one right here. And it will line up with the first one. Okay, so we have our big piece. Here's our 6x6 piece. Again, mine's a little different because I ran out of that cute pattern right there, but I thought this would look really cute as well with the little snowflakes. And we have our snowflake one, our trees, and then our stripe. Let me make sure we're going the same way on the stripe. There we go. I didn't want to go the wrong way. That would be bad. So let's go ahead and lay this down. This layout was super easy to put together. You could do it with any paper you have around. Even those little 6x6 pages. Oh, I might grab my in color 6x6 and try it. That would be so cute too. All right. There we go, and then our last one. Right there. Just trying to get it lined up. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and add our ribbon. This one I'm going to cut pieces. I have a couple little stray pieces. I'm not going to go all the way down on this one because that's a lot of ribbon to just cover up. So let's take our glue dots, and I'm going to put one on the end, then just one a little bit further down. And that is going to make it so it kind of goes over the edge a little bit. I love this ribbon because it's called, I think it's called frayed, white frayed ribbon, but the edges are so, so cute. So let's go ahead and just cut that so we don't waste, and then we can use the rest of it on the bottom. So I'm just going to cut it right here, kind of in the center of that one. And then grab a glue dot. These are always so hard to see. Round and round we go. Okay, here we go. Here's a glue dot. Just lay that down there. There we go. That will keep that secure. And then I can move down to this one and do the same thing. Let me just put it on the end, and that will wrap around. And a couple more to keep it secure. So these items, the iconic celebration items, come in a suite. So that's like everything. Or you can get them individually. So if you're not loving the ribbon, or you already have some like it in your stash, you could just totally grab the other items. There are lots of options. I just went ahead and got the suite because it's pretty inexpensive, and it's got all the good things in it. So that's what I did. All right, so this is gonna go about a little bit above that tree, and then on the 8-inch mark right there, just like that. All right, so now we can add our little sentiments. So we can do peace, and I just put these right to the base page. I didn't pop them up. I will pop up the snowflakes though. And then love. And then joy. All right, so now we can add our little snowflakes. Let's get some dimensionals. These are super fun. I love finding them on my cat's tails. Where is the funniest place that you have found one of these dimensional backings? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure they've shown up in some really weird places. All right, so just over here in this little section. And some little hearts. Now these little hearts come from the die cut. I didn't mention that before. So there's a die cut, and then you could actually stamp an outline. On our other projects, we will stamp the outline, but on this one, I just decided to leave it plain, as I liked how it looked, but you could do it either way. add adhesive to these and kind of add them as little side dots next to the words. And one more. Okay, so now we get to use our little bling. It's so cute. This is just so sparkly and fun. And we're going to add a couple up here and another one, and then a couple down here. So we have a couple different, or 2 different sizes you can use. And there we go. So now you can add your photos, and you could do like 2 4x6s, change it up, do a 4x6. You know, you can totally change it up to what you need it to be. But there we go. There is our, I'll bring this sample back in. That is our first Christmas in July project. So make sure you click on that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the future projects. If you would like this workshop guide, you just need to join my newsletter. There's a link for that right there on the top of the description. And come back next week, we're going to be creating some Christmas cards. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.